Hey guys, Sean here. Welcome back to another vlog. Welcome back to another beautiful day here in the streets of Siem Reap. And I think I just have to give up on these stupid. I get the screen protectors. I don't drop my phone very often, but I keep on getting the glass ones, and I've had to replace these now in the last few months 3 or 4 times, and I didn't drop my phone since I got the last one. Like, it has been in good standing. And I've got another crack right across the top of it. I think what it is this phone has a slight bevel on the edge, and everyone gives me a screen protector that goes to the edge. I'm going to go to another place today and get one that's not a glass. I'm just going to get a plastic one. So I'm going to cafe Tang Mouy coffee. And I got myself an condensed milk, coffee with sweetened condensed milk. Ice because it's hot and it's delicious. Oh, yeah, they sell Arabica beans here, which I thought was kind of fun, kind of interesting. Just walking down on the waterfront, and I literally just looked at my phone and saw the crack, and I'm like, ugh. And it's in a spot right next to where I would be touching to turn on the volume. So it's like my finger has caused it. And I'm just not happy with this one either, because I don't know, is it because I've got the POVA 6 and nobody has screen protectors for it? I got nothing, but I know a place that did a custom one for me, and they cut it. So I'm like, I'm going to go back there. I know I pay a little bit extra for it, but actually, I usually pay $2 to the guy that does mine. And I went to another place this time because, like, I just didn't feel like walking all the way back there, and I paid $4. Same shit. Like, just as crappy. And the thing is, like, you don't have to drop your phone to get like a deep scratch or these things to get cracked. But this has got a crack in it. I know people walk around with their phones that are just like shattered, and I'm just like, how do you do it? My brain does not register this at all. Yeah, just did a chilled out day, man. Just wanted coffee, taking a walk, getting some steps in. Oh, this is good. I think it's like $1.50, $1.75. Fancy glasses. I mean, come on. Beautiful place. They got an air conditioning inside that everybody's just going crazy over. And I'm like, I'm here. I'll just sit outside. I'm good. I'm not sweating today, which is a treat. 31 today. Treat. An absolute treat. It was like 26 earlier. Yesterday's video, I went to that little local restaurant. And I went there to have porridge. I love rice porridge. It's my favorite breakfast meal. And I went just around 10, like quarter after 10 or so. And I just asked if they had the porridge, and she said something about breakfast, then pointed to the pot. So I was thinking that she was saying that this was her breakfast. So I was I misunderstood. So when I left, I asked her, like I showed her the menu on the phone, and she's like, oh, 7 to 10. So I was like, okay. So I was too late for it. So I told her I'll be back. And I did that today. And I just wanted to try it. They had chicken, they had pork, and they had fish. And the first thing she mentioned was fish. And I was like, yeah, why not? I'll do that. And it was great. Beautiful flaky pieces of white fish. Blood cake was in it. Rice porridge was good. Like, not too like watered down, not too clumpy. It had bean sprouts. It had noodles in it. They had the little Chinese donuts on the side, all chopped up, and they even had like the soybean, fermented soybean paste that goes, like, it's not a paste. It's like beans and ginger, and it's got a funky flavor to it. It kind of hit and miss with me some days, but today theirs was really good. And then they had like little containers on the side. It was like, they had pepper and chilies and sugar. And I was like, I just loved it. I did no sugar. I had chilies, dried chilies, chili paste, and white pepper. And just loaded it up, but it was so good. Put a little bit of soy in it. And I just enjoyed it. And it was $1, 4,000 real. So I had a coffee and porridge for $2. And I'll be going back. Met another subscriber there this morning, watched my video and went first thing. And I was like, oh God. So, hello. Forget his name. Lovely man from Germany. We chatted briefly. Hmm. And the kindness was of letting me just eat. He says, enjoy. So it was nice. Um, but it was great. So nice to have like a really nice, inexpensive local place handy that I could just go and get stuff at. At my old place, I was able to order it online and get delivered to my house, and that was fine. But I like to get out, like to take a little bit of a walk, have a coffee. Their Americanos there were great. It was just a nice thing, and just to get out this morning, like I was like around 8:30, 9 o'clock, I think. I think 8:30 I left. And just to get out of the house early in the morning. It was nice and cool, not too busy around, and got done eating, went back home, did some work, chilled out, did some stuff around the house, and just kind of relaxed, doing a tech cleanup again. So that's what I do. I'm just cleaning out old hard drives and transferring files and getting things all consolidated. So I can get things around. Losing some data kind of made me go, I need to work on some stuff. So the things that I want to keep, I'm putting, consolidating to two things. I'm putting one off the shelf, so it won't be touched. So, so I'm getting that all organized now. And I think I'll just go pick up a 1 terabyte hard drive and just pick up one at one of the stores here. I think say 1 or 2 terabytes. 1 terabyte should be enough. And I'll just transfer everything over and then just shelve it. Whenever things I want to save, I'll just, get it over. But that's not a today thing. It's a down the road thing. Yesterday, after I was filmed, my housekeeper came over. We chatted for a long time yesterday. And then, I took off so that she could get to work. I think she likes going over because, like, there's no stress with me. It's just like, just enjoy, I even said, make yourself a coffee. There's beer in the fridge if you want to grab one when you go home. Help yourself. Like, just, don't worry about me. Don't stress. There's no problems with me. And I think that makes her happy too. So I even told her, it's like, if you've got other things you need to do, just schedule me for another day. I'm fine. I don't mind. But anyway, I took off yesterday, and I usually go to the Cineplex or Cinemark. My brain never registers that right because I'm this guy, Cineplex. Because it's right across the river. Easy to get to. It's like, less than a 10-minute walk from my house. So I walked over, and there was a movie. It was Detective Kine, I think it was. Detective Kine, Kien, Kien, and the Headless Horror. My brain was like, okay, this is going to be like a horror novel or horror movie with, a detective kind of twist. I'm like, okay, I could handle this. And it was from Vietnam. So I was like, okay, so I should be able to do. And then also, so it takes place in the 19th century. I was like, oh, a historical one. I said, oh, this could be kind of fun. So there's a new Western movie called Afterburner that was out, and that was playing a little bit later. And I was like, I don't really want to wait around for another 45 minutes to just see a movie. So I bought a ticket for it, and I checked on the website on from here on my phone, and I go to check the times, and nothing was working. I couldn't tell what was when and where, so I had to go to the theater to find out. So I was looking at their board, and so this one was starting at 4:20, I think it was. Yeah. And so I was like, it was a little bit late, but the other one was starting at 5:30. So I was like, it was going to be a considerable wait. But I figured I could go grab something to eat and, fart around, do a little bit of shopping if I need to, and then come back and see a movie and then go home, right? So, and then I thought, no, I'll go to the one at 4:20, and I'll go and see that. And then I walked across the street to the Shack, grabbed a coffee, got a donair, sat there, relaxed for 15, 20 minutes, and then wandered across to go see the movie. I didn't buy the ticket because I figured, in case something happened, don't want to waste money. So I get over to the theater and I'm like, yeah, I want to see the detective kind. And she's like, okay. And so I get my phone and I'm thinking $2.50 because that's the regular price. And she's like, $1. I was like, what? I accidentally found myself buying yet another $1 movie ticket. Here I was fully prepared to pay $2.50 and I got another dollar movie. And so my nerves get up. So I was like, oh crap. Every time I get a dollar movie, it's like hit and miss. Like, it's either like middle of the road or not great. I haven't really seen great ones. There's one that was a lot better, but unfortunately it was one that I already saw when I was in Vietnam. So I got over, I was like, but I've seen this. So the movie starts and it had some of the best cinematography I have ever seen in a movie. Vietnam is a gorgeous country, and it was in the mountains, and again, it was historical, so it was like the guy riding on a horse, and like all the costumes were period pieces, and like all the houses were done, and it was gorgeous. And the thing was, is it was like um, a detective show. It was like it had like the like a Sherlock Holmes, a Poirot. It had like all those kind of things, a little bit of humor mixed in. But the headless horror thing was just like it was like a thing that was in the village. Everyone was afraid this headless ghost was haunting people and chopping off their heads and leaving the bodies in the lake. And so everyone was just paranoid of this thing. So this detective comes in and he works specifically for a judge. So he has like this little thing he pulls out when he's doing judgments. It was so cool to see how things processed in Vietnam in the 1900s. And it was a great story. And the thing I loved is everything got resolved. Like all the little questions, and like it was ebbed and flowed, and like you're looking at this person, it was this person, and it was funny, it was creepy, it was spooky, and like there's some supernatural stuff that was kind of happening, but I was like, is this normal? Like, is this really happening, or is this something that was else? And they answered everything. And I left that film like completely content. I was like, this was a great film. Like if I'd seen this back home in Canada on like, on a streaming platform or gone to a theater, I wouldn't have been upset. Like this was like way beyond what it, like if I'd paid $2.50, I would have thought that I didn't spend enough money. I paid $1. I felt like I ripped them off. It was great. Um, yeah, I've come to the conclusion that I'm a fan of the Vietnamese films. Korean films I love. Vietnamese films I love now. So um, some of the other ones are kind of faltering. Since we're not getting any Thai films, I don't really. I've seen some, but they were hit and miss too. And the Cambodian ones that I've seen have been all horror based. So, and they've been good. There's been a couple that was like a comedy horror that I really liked too. But it's all good. I love it. Dollar movie again. And then after I got out, I decided I was going to go walk up and get some more groceries. Because after lunch yesterday, I grabbed some groceries. I needed some extra bits, so I thought, oh, I'll go up and grab those. And then on the way home, I was like, I don't really feel like cooking, so I grabbed some meat sticks and put my groceries away and had a nice light meal and realized that I'd walked 14,000 steps during the day. And I bought a whole bunch of groceries that I hadn't touched. I still haven't touched because I went out for breakfast this morning. So I'm just out for coffee. I was like, I'm not eating anything, as much as I wanted to go and film and have one of the handful noodles. I'm like, I'm not doing that today. I'm going to be good. So just having a coffee and hang out with you guys for a little bit. I have no idea what this week is going to be like, but I have some stuff I need to do for myself at home. Getting the whole work thing done. I may be heading off on a little trip in Cambodia here. I'm thinking of heading down to Phnom Penh for a couple of days, maybe down to Kampot, just as a break for myself. Not too sure, just I love Siem Reap. There's nothing here that I don't love, but I just kind of feel like I need to step away from things here for a little bit, and that's fine. Like I love traveling here. Like I was even thinking, do I go back to Battambang? But it was like it was so dirty when I was there, and I don't feel like driving the bike. And I would be taking the bus. And then there's the thing. I was like, well, I could just go to Phnom Penh, go to Kampot, grab the train from Kampot to Battambang, Battambang for a day or two, and then back. So I don't know. Play it by ear. I'm gonna kind of just look at the cost of things, and if I can do it kind of cheap, might do it. You know, take off for like a week, week and a half. You know, see what I can do. And that's the thing here is like you can do trips like that, and you know, spend like $150 and go away for a week and a half and be in hotels and eat out and travel. It's like it's pretty freaking amazing here. But it's just in the cursory planning stages. So if you guys want to see that, let me know. You know, if you want to see me traveling around a little bit, I would like to do it. I'll have to double check about the train from Kampot if it goes to Singapore and then up, or if I have to go to Phnom Penh and then. So I might have to take a look at how the logistics of everything works. So, because I know the trains are not. They work fine. It's just that there's different options for trains and things here, so I got to figure out what to do. But I'll sort it all out. Like I said, idea popped in my head yesterday, and I was like, that'd be kind of fun because I enjoyed Kampot. You know, just a couple days. You know, grab a nice little hotel, and I found I walked a lot when I was there too. You know, nice and relaxing. And the other thing is, the last time I was there, I did a bunch of video shoots for Mom. And so I just kind of want to go back and revisit it. And like I'm still, you know, doing the whole grieving and processing stuff for my mom, but um, I would like to go back and you know go and have another crab feast for her. You know, have a nice seafood feast, and we'll see. I don't know, and it could be something that I do in October, but who knows? I'm just looking into it right now. But anyway, I'm going to sit here and finish my delightful coffee. It's very delicious. I think it was like $1.75. Not bad. Love the venue because like I'm literally right on the river. I know you guys can probably see it's like all washed out. And the thing is, the sky is completely white for me too. So like it's it is what it is. Anyway, if you like my content, please feel free to like, comment, share, subscribe. And as always, if you are still here and you're so inclined, you want to see something else, post a link to another video over here. See you guys soon. Take care, everybody. Bye.